Do you feel like your clients are ghosting you, or they are not sending you any DMs, or they are saying you're too expensive? If that's you, then this video is for you. So I actually selected a few people who sent me their Instagram for review, and I will review them so you can learn. Now, why I am eligible to teach you this? Because I have helped so many students to scale their businesses. We actually are running six-figure club events, and I have so many testimonials, so I definitely know what I'm talking about, and I definitely can help you in this video. So first of all, let's take a look at the first social media profile and why this lady is struggling with getting clients, why her social media is not converting. So the first thing, why social media is important, because no matter if a person finds you from the internet or from advertising, the first thing that she is doing, the client, potential client, she is jumping on your social media, and the interview happens really quick. So within 1 second, she will decide whether she will stay on your social media, DM you, or she will exit. So if your social media is like this, chances are she will exit because it doesn't have beautiful appearance. So first, what I would advise to this lady is to work on the brand. Brand is just about the look of the social media, the colors, the fonts, and the visual identity. So I want to show some of the examples, very simple example, how the client had her social media before. So a lot of colors, a lot of fonts over here, but after we help her to simplify it, basically we picked just the photos from her social media with the same angles, with the same background. Do you see all the colors of the backgrounds are the same? And then just 3 colors, white, beige, and black, and just simple fonts. So not too much fonts, not too much colors. So the simpler, the better. However, this is a step number 1. This will not convert your clients, but this is at least a better version of the profile that is attractive, so people stay. What is another thing that is important in your profile is to have the soul behind your profile and have the strategy. So for instance, if I'm a client, yes, I'm definitely interested in the profile that looks beautiful, because if profile looks beautiful, I know that you can do a beautiful job. Actually, you're not selling the service, you are selling your social media profile. So before anyone books your service, they're actually buying the look of your social media and the soul you have behind that I will talk in a minute. So once they pass this, the first second, it's like they saw a beautiful book. The cover of the book is your social media, right? Then the next step, they want to open, they want to click on those pictures and they want to see it through. It's like they want to see what's inside the book. If it's not interesting or not convincing or not building trust, it won't help. Because you need to understand, this is permanent makeup. It's not nails, it's not eyelashes. So this is something that goes on the client's face. So I've talked a lot with different people, with different strangers, how they feel about permanent makeup. You should definitely do it too. You will find out so many scary thoughts that people actually are having. So sometimes they tell me, I worry to do permanent makeup because I'm afraid that the color will stay forever. I just want the color that stays for 1 year. Or somebody will say, I'm afraid of the pain, like it's been my fear. Or somebody afraid that the color will not match her style. Like, there's so many things. So I would actually suggest you to talk to your friends, to strangers about permanent makeup and what are the reasons they are doing or not doing those services. And then your social media, again, it's like a book, should reveal, should convince those people otherwise, or boost the good points that people are willing to do the services. So let me show you what I mean. So for instance, we have this profile. Again, the way how you should take pictures should be better if they follow the same angles, have a clean background. So we can see over here, different type of background, sometimes the floor, sometimes the lamp. There's no lamp. And if there is a lamp, it leaves the reflection. So few things, the 18-inch ring light will help, and also better lighting and better equipment. By the way, I noticed the iPhone 16 actually is so good for taking pictures and videos. I've heard that you can actually invest in iPhone 16 and you can pay monthly really low fee. If that's the case, I strongly suggest to get iPhone 16 because using the cinematic mode for taking pictures and videos has been like better than the camera. I've seen like amazing results myself, and some of the colleagues using this feature, it's a really game changer. And for us to showcase our work, it's like the most important, the first thing that you have to invest. And I'm so sorry to say this for people like, I hate iPhones, I hate upgrading iPhones. I totally feel you. Same here. But once I got iPhone 16, oh my God, my life has changed. Like, the quality is just on another level. However, I had a client whose pictures were before like these. They were taken with a poor light. They had different colors. Some of them are pale, some of them are brown. And then we turn it into something beautiful, something interesting to look through. So we want to make your client want to read through your social media, not just before after pictures, but so your social media has the energy, something that is exciting to click and look for, to get them be connected with you. So a few things before I will uncover the secrets. There's a big difference between the cold social media and warm social media that builds trust. I'll give you an example. For instance, you are looking for a clinic to do plastic surgery. I don't know if maybe somebody will want to do the plastic surgery. Could happen. And then the first social media just shows before after. Yes, it's pretty, but you don't know who's behind, you don't know how it's done, you don't know anything. It looks pretty, but it's just like there's so many things you don't know. It's like maybe it's Photoshop, you really don't trust. But then there's another page who shows the doctor behind, who shows the passion, what actually has been done. He's talking about pros and cons of doing this plastic surgery or doing this service, and he recommended you this. And he's like literally talking to you like you would talk to a friend if you want to recommend the service. And he shares testimonials, some amazing results, the tools. Well, it's a full book that you can read, and it's so interesting to read, and you feel, wow, I'm so connected to this doctor because he shows so much passion for his work. It's like instantly building the trust with that person. So I know you hate social media. However, it's your business is built on your presence. And I would say at the beginning, it's really hard to build your profile. But what I do for my students, we actually build a 3-month profile that we just repost. So you only need to build 3 months profile and then you repost. Very easy to do on social media, super easy. And clients or anyone, they don't remember what happened 3 months ago. So very cool strategy. And you can, by the way, do that too. So do you remember I told you that you need to ask strangers what did they feel about permanent makeup? Because they will tell you some fears that they are having that you need to include in your social media when a person lands to your social media. So for instance, is permanent makeup safe for you? Or will the color stay forever? Or how to pick the right color for eyebrows? Or what is the best shape for your face type? Like kind of those things that answers their questions, so you don't need to do a consultation for 1 hour. And what you can do, you can have a video and voiceover, or you can have a selfie video and talk about the service that you have done. I have so many tricks on this to make it easier. You can even use AI. There's so many ways, so you don't have to be afraid. Sometimes I know students are afraid like, oh my God, I don't look my best. How do I show up? I don't even know what to say. It can be done really easy and you don't even need to talk on camera. There are ways. So before I review the other profile and share some of the tips, I would suggest for you, if you're interested in me helping you, as I mentioned before, we are having an amazing event that we implement this all together, all the systems. So you can just click under this video, you will find the link, you will find more information, and that is the fastest way for you to get everything done. Now, this is another profile. It looks pretty, but again, it is missing the energy, the soul behind. I don't quite know the person. I don't quite know how it's done. And also, there are quite a lot of graphics rather than pictures of the real clients. So for this matter, actually, I have another video on how to get models. I would recommend to you, if you're watching this video, to start with models and get more models to fill your profile. I have a strategy. We're also doing this on events, so we help students to get constant models, beautiful models for their social media. There is a way to get models. Once you get models, you can fill your social media profile. But if you don't have right now and you want to start doing your social media right now, I also have a solution. So this is a case when you have just one client and you can do such an interesting social media profile with just one client. And it's basically different angles of a client. It's a half of the face, just eye and brow. It's before after. It's a full face. It's again brow with the eye, and it's close up using a lens. And it's also the picture with a client. So many ideas you can take from one client, and you can create videos talking about the process, talking how you select the shape for the client, talking about how you select the pigment, how it's different from the other studios, and how you're doing amazing service, high-level service that helps your client to be transformed into best version of herself. Basically, your social media should scream the best transformation that you are getting to your clients. You don't want to have a dead social media that doesn't have energy, doesn't have a soul, because clients care not about pixels, not about nano, brow, 3D, SD technique. They care about whether you can help them be beautiful, whether you can transform them. And plus, they have fears. They have some obstacles in their mind. They have not enough knowledge about permanent makeup, that they're not sure. And it would be so amazing if you can give them this knowledge, if you can educate and show the transformation, show the testimonials, like, oh my God, you're going to be booked. You're just one step away. Do you realize you're just one step away from being booked? And then if you have a beautiful social media and you can run successful advertising that I also teach how to do without wasting your money, oh my God, you're going to crush the six-figure business just like that, just like all my students. So make sure your social media is not messy, is clean, it sticks to very few colors, 3 colors the most, clean background, beautiful lighting to take pictures. You want to make sure your social media has a life behind, that you show transformation, how you take client from point A to point B. And if you can show the client had some of the fears, have you helped her with the best shape, the color was not painful, blah, blah, blah. Share more expertise on your social media. It's going to be really amazing. If you want to do it fast and do it with me, hands-on, do it right away, everything, set up everything so that you can crush your six-figure business, there is a link to apply for the mentorship. It's from average to fully booked with the six-figure club. Strongly recommend that one. Students had an amazing success, like literally, I just really recommend you that one. Now, in our next videos, I'm going to share some of the amazing systems on how to get your models and few more things. So you can also look through YouTube videos, and I will see you on our next YouTube video.